We are starting. Hi. We went as 4 friends and we enjoyed the trip thoroughly. We drove through Bangalore and reached Coorg. Around 14 hours of drive it was. This is the service apartment that we stayed in. It's actually very close to the Madikeri fort and it is in the Madikeri town. There is a 2 BHK and there is a studio here for people who want to stay here. So there is a rustic charm to the city. You see this view, right? This is not like a usual touristy place, though it is commercialized. Very, very beautiful views we got. This was in a restaurant called Coorg Cuisine. We are foodies, right? So I first thought I'll show you this restaurant. It is traditional Kodava food. For vegetarians, the options are mostly around mushroom, little towards a combination of Kerala and Karnataka food. Idiyappam is called nool puttu. Overall, the food quality and the taste was very authentic and very nice. The ambience was very good as well. It's an old one. If you see the wooden furniture here, it is very beautiful and unique to this region, I think. Very beautiful carved wooden designs. If you need some furniture inspiration, not only this restaurant, most of the places here have beautiful wooden work. This is the menu I'm showing you. There are akki roti, nool puttu. All of these are traditional Kodava food, as they call it. Bamboo curry was also very good. Now this is a place that we went to. This is Nisarga Dhama. This shows it's called nature's place. That's all. It's like more like a park where you can go roam around, spend some time with your friends and family. There is a river. This broke or hanging bridge is laid over the river front only. It is beautiful with natural scenery. There is a deer park and a fish park. We just walked around, looked at the craft emporium inside, and we didn't go boating over here. We just saw the small temple and then just a park area. There is a bamboo forest also in this area. Looks like food has bamboo, surroundings have bamboo. Bamboo is like an important crop or tree that grows here, it looks like. Otherwise, the trees are beautiful. There are viewpoints where you can watch. This is the Madikeri fort where we went. We didn't capture a lot of videos here, but it looks like there was a renovation going on. We couldn't get inside the palace. But even these elephants, as you see here, are from 200 years old or something. That's like very old, not only 200 years, even more. So this is the river rafting we went in the Dubara elephant camp. This is the next place we went to. There is nothing very fierce current to call as rafting per se. It was just a boating kind of a journey for us, but it was good. Then there was a broken bridge there which we saw. This is the Dubara elephant camp's most interesting part, where we see elephants coming down to take a shower. So we went around, saw elephants, but before even getting inside, right? So there is a boat that you have to pay and get into and get to the camp part where you see these elephants getting into the river and given bath. So in Google, they say that you can also give bath to your elephants, to the elephants there, but they did not allow us to do anything like that. They were giving bath to the elephants, and we were, watching it. It was beautiful to actually see such a big creature, getting into the water. It was a very nice scene altogether. And you see the boat in the background, right? So this is how we are transported to and from the camp of the elephants. So once the elephants come here, this is only between 9 to 11 that they take bath, and now after the bath the elephant is actually going back. It was a very naughty scene. The elephant, we thought it is just going back, but it took water in its trunk and it splashed on some of the tourists. So it was very good to see and experience. We did not get the splash of water, but many other tourists kind of got that splash. So it was a beautiful sight indeed. Now we see that the elephant is going back to its original place where they are, kept inside protected spaces and given some good food, and they are treated well, is what the board said. We read about them. We'll show you in a while where the elephants are kept and how close you can get to them. Many kids were there and they were really enjoying the sight of the elephant being there, and it is like more like interacting with us, though not very closely. But generally we go to temples and all, see one elephant, and kids kind of enjoy it, but there were like many elephants. Names were given to each of these elephants, and they were kind of normally hanging out in the space. So it was very good to see. If you see here, these elephants are trying to put their trunk out and find something to eat. Maybe they were fed, they were not fed, they were very hungry. As tourists, I think our responsibility is something that I wanted to highlight here, because when this elephant was hunting, if it got some hay, basically hay is a food that they kind of provide, straw, right? That is something that they provide there. So it is picking those leaves, hay and all, to eat. So that till then it was completely okay, right? If you see here, this is how it is picking and eating the hay. So but at a point we were very shocked to see that the elephant was also picking some plastic and started to eat. So everyone started saying it is eating plastic, and then this person kind of took away the plastic from the elephant. Otherwise, it would have eaten that plastic. Such a giant creature which gets affected, by this plastic is something that we need to be very careful about when we are around in the elephant park. Not to litter the place, especially with plastic, because it can affect the elephant's health. Also got a surprise of turning 30 to 30. I'm not revealing anything about it. The next place I'm moving on. So this is the Raja's seat, which is a beautiful place from where you can view the sunset. It's more like a sunset point. If you go there, there is more like a park kind of an area, and then there is a place where there are multiple seats laid. You can just go there, sit in peace and watch the sunset from there. Looks like the kings were very, very good in taste. They had this beautiful place laid out for people to watch sunset from. So this is the Raja's place, Raja's seat. Then we randomly got into certain places, but before that, this is more like, again, a view of how do we climb down to go to that viewpoint where we see sunset. One of our friends even went there for sunrise, and she said it is very serene to see sunrise also. But we loved the sunset part. Next we went to lunch to this beautiful place. This is called Harvesters. We randomly found out when we were driving to our hotel, but the place looked very beautiful. I don't know, the stays are very expensive there. Food was also expensive, but not very expensive, manageable. And they had like very good yummy food they had. So we all had a good treat there, is what I should say. This was more of an Italian Thai mixed kind of a place. So we enjoyed the food and the ambience, because the ambience was kind of set inside a plantation. Actually, there was children's park, and the entire scenery was very beautiful. One of us had to take an interview So we actually stopped in this place, Harvesters, and took the interview as well. And we roamed about very well. Next stop we made was Cafe La Vista. La Vista is a brand that Purush generally loves for his coffee. Me not being a coffee lover, even I wanted to visit because this, this had a very chic vibe in a rustic town, right? This is more of a very modern vibe that they had. Generally, also, there are multiple coffee places where you can buy coffee from. We went to another cafe called Big U or Big Up. So that was also very good. Here, there is also another small shop called Sharma's Coffee House where you can buy coffee from. La Vista is also another place. La Vista, anyways, you get everywhere, right? So Sharma's Coffee House was closed at the time that we went. That was not like a cafe kind of a place. It was a very small coffee selling place. If you want, you can check these two out to buy coffee. Then we randomly walked in places which we did not know much. Then we left to this falls, Abbey Falls, that you see. This walk was through a beautiful plantation, and the falls was also very good. You're not allowed to take bath here, but you can enjoy, the nature, the air, and the beauty of this place. So that's the end of this fun trip. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.